Hello everyone, welcome to Driving Production. I'm JP, and today we're driving my F30 335i.
Over the years, BMW was able to achieve the reputation of making ultimate driving machines, with vehicles that were centered precisely on trying to achieve driving perfection while maintaining a high level of luxury. That title can't be taken lightly. Can we still call this 335i an ultimate driving machine? Or did BMW lose their magic touch?
Off the line, this car almost makes you forget how heavy it actually is. If you think about it, this car is a full-size sedan. Rear-wheel drive. It's got plenty of weight to carry. Yet, with this 3-liter N55 engine with the twin-scroll turbocharger, you get the boost right away, you get the torque, and it propels you in your seat.
Praised by many, the N55 is a great power plant to have under the hood. Being an inline 6, its power is very linear, even though it's turbocharged. Paired with an amazing 8-speed transmission, the ZF8 takes all that power and sends it to the rear wheels while shifting faster than most people can blink. That's not even talking about the sound that comes out of this car. Just listen to it. That sound is coming from a stock N55 engine with only a modified muffler. We'll cover more on that specific mod in future episodes. That being said, if we look back on our initial question about this car being an ultimate driving machine, what are the criteria to be met? Surely, having adequate power would be one of them. Not a crazy amount, but enough to make driving it exciting. And I think we can agree that this F30 checks that box no problem with its 300 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque. In this day and age, on the other hand, many cars make that amount of power even double, and sometimes triple. So power can't be the only deciding factor for a machine who claims an ultimate driving experience. One aspect that's often not regarded as part of the driving experience is the interior. With all honesty, this is one of my favorite parts of the car, with its bright red seats, which are actually as useful as beautiful. Once tailored to the driver's specification, it'll hold you in place if you decide to push the car in the corners, or while at the same time retaining their comfort on the long-distance trials. Now, if we take a look at what's in front of the driver's eyes, we'll see an elegant, simple instrument panel, which ages superbly. Keeping in mind, at this time of this video, this car is already 8 years old.
BMW did a great job at making this very refined, classic interior, comfortable, and sporty at the same time.
Speaking of simple, elegant, timeless designs on the inside, it's also true on the outside. In my opinion, its style is only emphasized with the few modifications done so far. From the carbon fiber PSM Trunk Lip to the wrap V-brace in the front, to the aggressive stance the AGM 359 wheels gives it. or to its gloss black front lip, this car definitely has the appearance of a fast car. Could I dare say the appearance of an ultimate driving machine? If you've noticed so far, there's one major point I haven't discussed yet about this 335i. And it's because I think it's the weakest point of the F30 chassis. Unfortunately, it's the lack of feedback you get when driving. If I look back in the past, I've previously owned two other BMWs, one manual E46 328i and one automatic E36 318i. Without even thinking, I would call those two cars ultimate driving machines. Even though their power weren't stellar, they both had something the new BMWs lost, and that's exceptional feedback from the road. It's what made me fall in love with the brand in the first place. All the response you got from the steering wheel and the little vibration telling you what's happening on the asphalt, informing you just how much grip you have left. But by no means does the F30 handle poorly. On the opposite, it handles phenomenally. BMW did incredible things with this chassis. It got bigger everywhere compared to the E90 generation, and yet still managed to save almost 100 pounds of weight over it. Plus, they retain an almost perfect 50-50 weight distribution. Without a doubt, it's an engineering masterpiece. But, as much as those things add up on paper to make a better car, a step forward in technology isn't always a step forward in the right direction. This car can handle well, it just doesn't let you know about it. I love driving this car very much, and I really wish this car could check all the boxes. From having the powerful N55 under the hood, to a beautiful crafted interior that's focused on the driver, to exterior lines that won't look outdated 10 years from now. But finally, a precisely balanced handling that's too numb and comes just short, so short, of making an ultimate driving machine. As much as I love getting behind the wheel of this car, I just can't come to calling it an ultimate driving machine. But then, since we've answered our question, figured out we can't call this car an ultimate driving machine, we can ask another question. Can this car become an ultimate driving machine? We'll find out in future episodes.